Hey team, how you doing? I hope you're doing super well. Sorry, I'm like, is this going? Is this going? All right, we finally got there. How are you? I hope you're doing awesome. In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 crucial keys to getting more clients. And I'm really passionate about this because I see so many people that are struggling to get consistent clients and they need more clients and they're trying to do so many things. So one of the biggest mistakes that I see people make is a lack of focus and really not knowing what are the things, what are the essentials, what are the crucial things that I need to be doing to make sure that I get a nice steady stream of consistent clients coming through. So I'm going to share with you 4 things that I recommend. These are the 4 that I've always done in my business. As soon as my business started really taking off, it was because of these 4 things. Before that, I was spinning my wheels. I was confused. I had no idea where to get clients, and I was trying all sorts of different types of things that weren't working. And so I'm really passionate about helping particularly coaches and experts, because you're good at what you do. We just need to get it in front of more people. You know you can help people, you know that you can make a difference, you know that you can get them results, solve their problems, but where are they? How do we find them? This is what I want to show you how to do. The system is rock solid, it works. And when we try to do too many things, we end up diluting our focus, diluting our effort, and we don't really make any significant difference. And we can get to the end of the week and feel like, oh my goodness, I felt like I was so busy, but where are the clients? Do you ever feel like that? When I first started my business, that would happen to me week after week, and it was so discouraging. I used to open my laptop every morning and I'd have lots of tabs open by the end of the day, and I felt like I was doing a lot, but I was actually consuming a lot of other people's content because I didn't trust myself to create. I was creating a little bit, but I was consuming a lot of other people's content instead of creating my own. And if you want to stop wasting time on that, if you want to stop learning because you are afraid that if you keep putting yourself out there that maybe people aren't going to see your posts, or they're not going to open your emails, or you've wasted a whole lot of time, if you're not seeing the results from all of your busyness and your action, then I think this is really going to help you. You're going to find a lot of value in it, because things change for you when you focus on the things that really matter, the things that work. So you might be wondering what those things are, and that's what this is all about. And when you have that solid strategy, you can trust that your business will continue to provide income for you, and that you can actually do this as a living full time. These are the 4 things that really took me from 0 to over 100K in my first 12 months of full-time business. And you can do the same. You can create a solid business doing what you love, working from anywhere in the world. If you've got a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection, you are good to go. I'm currently house sitting in Kiama. It's been beautiful. I've been here for 2.5 weeks and looking after a beautiful dog and enjoying beautiful coastal walks. And I'm just so grateful that all I need is my laptop and a Wi-Fi connection, and I'm good to go. So if you haven't already, please grab a pen and a notebook and make some notes. And if you're here with me live, I would love to know. Just pop the word live in the comments right now. I'd love to see if you're here with me live. Otherwise, pop the word replay if you're here watching the replay. So let's go. You are in the right place if you want to know how to get clients fast, as in now, and also consistently. So not just a big, swarm of clients, I couldn't think of a better word, but to know that you're just regularly getting enough clients consistently. So you're in the right place. Before I dive into the strategy, I want to let you know that I've just launched my event called Client Attraction Mastery. Head of my black there of the name of it. I've run this multiple times, and so you may have even seen the advertising already. I launched it, I think, on Monday. But if you haven't, please reach out, just DM me the word invite and I'll send you a personal invite to it. It's a 1-day event. It's free, and I'm sharing how to get a steady stream of clients consistently. So I really dive deep into the 4 strategies that I'm going to be sharing with you today, and I show you how to actually make it happen. So if you haven't already, here are the dates for your diary. It's Tuesday, the 31st of May and Saturday, the 4th of June. So pop those in the diary now, Tuesday, the 31st of May and Saturday, the 4th of June. And you can come to one or both if you like, but I'm sharing the same content on each of the days. So hopefully you're going to be able to make one of those dates. So let's dive in, team. Here are the 4 things. Oh, by the way, just send me the word invite or pop the word invite in the comments and I'll get you the details for that. All right, number 1, the first thing that you need is you need a content strategy. If you want consistent clients, you need a consistent strategy, a consistent content strategy. So you can't get consistent clients without putting out consistent content unless you're doing other strategies like relying on referrals, word of mouth, those types of strategies. But those are not in your control unless you have a really good system set up. And if you are getting plenty of word of mouth and referrals, you probably wouldn't be listening to this, right? So this is for more if you want to take control and you want to know that you've taken charge of your business and that you are controlling how many clients come in at any one time. It's like a tap, you turn it on, you turn it off. So I know anytime I need clients, I know what to do. And that brings a lot of relief because it means that I never have to worry about it. I never have to stress about money. A lot of people are stressing over where their next client's coming from because they don't know where their next client's going to come from. They don't have campaigns, they don't have strategies or a launch plan or a way to attract people using their content. So every business that wants to be successful has some type of content. And there's multiple ways that we can do this. It could be writing, it could be video, it could be a combination. I recommend that if you can do both, do both. But if you aren't doing content consistently at the moment, start with the one that you feel most comfortable with and just get it consistent. If you're consistent, you will get better and better and better at it. So compelling content, it attracts the right people to you. You want people to consume your content and think, oh, she gets me. She really gets me. She's speaking my language. I find it really sad when I see content out there that's not getting read, that's not getting consumed, that's getting no engagement, because I know what that does to people. It makes people feel like there's something wrong with them, or it makes them feel discouraged, or it makes them think like, does anybody even care? Or it makes them feel like the algorithm's just not working and how's it going to actually work? And it's pretty heartbreaking because you have unique brilliance that people need and people are struggling and you have the answers. But often if you don't know how to craft that, and your content doesn't hit the mark and the words are maybe raising resistance in people, or they're not interesting enough or not useful enough, then your content becomes useless. And I see a lot of people either posting a lot, but it's not working because they don't have a compelling structure that they're following. They don't have a framework. They're just kind of posting whatever comes out their mouth, and they're not understanding how to engage and build desire and overcome resistance and overcome challenges. So people are either posting a lot, but they're just not getting the engagement, or their emails aren't really getting opened, or people just aren't posting enough. And so they're kind of invisible, people aren't finding them. And so it's really important that we put time into our content strategy. It needs a good schedule. So that you're going to be consistent with your content schedule. It doesn't mean that you need to be rigid. I was chatting with this about this tonight with the Influencers in a Circle, which is my private community, and we're talking about how I was asking them, why do you think it's important to be consistent? And a lot of people said that they're ad hoc, and every now and then they'll be scheduled, and I get that because I'm quite ad hoc as well. But what happens when we have a bank of content, we have things ready to go, it means that if something pops up, like one of my clients this week, her son had to change schools because he's been bullied, so suddenly this threw a spanner in the works for her, but she she's very organized. She has 6 months worth of content, so she can just pull that over, schedule it out. So even if you're not the kind of person that plans all your content in advance, at least have some ideas. So if something pops up, you don't feel that pressure, you don't feel that stress, you can really enjoy it. And then you can also share content when you feel inspired, but at least you know it's there, and you've got that block of time where you can go in your cave and you can create, turn the phone off, turn the Wi-Fi off, get a blank document and create. And you might want to go to your favorite cafe to do it. For me, I put a whole day aside to do it where I don't have any client calls, and so I can really get in that creation zone. You also need a system of exactly what needs to happen to get it out there consistently. That really relieves the stress and the pressure because you can trust the system. And if you want to kind of feel less stressed, I would recommend you decide in advance, how many times you want to post, what platforms you want to post on, what are the different types of content. You don't want to just be sharing the same thing. I shared 16 different types of posts tonight in my group. 20, actually, it was 20, because I talked about when you play the same song on the piano over and over again. I was sharing how when I was a kid, I just practiced the song like 150 times. It gets super boring. And so we can get like that with our content, where we can just post what we're comfortable with, as opposed to different interesting things that are going to engage our clients. We need that variety in our content. We also want to have a structure. We want to make sure that our content is engaging, it's grabbing attention. We know how to have a flow, so it's not just random, because there's a certain way that our brain processes information, and content that engages people and really, content that goes viral, it's because there's principles that they're following. So we want to, for example, make sure that we build tension, that we create desire, or we amplify the desire people have. We want to make sure that there's credibility in there. These are some of the elements of, I've got a whole training on the structure that I don't have time to go into tonight, but it's just some of the elements that you want to think about when you're structuring your post. Building desire, including your credibility, making sure that you inspire action. So that's the first one. That's a content strategy. Number 2, the second thing you need is a client pathway. A client pathway. A client pathway is a path that's a way for people to walk down this journey from where they are to where they want to be. And there's steps that they can join, all of your different steps along the way, along that journey. So as soon as they find you, you know that they can take a next step towards you. They can opt in to your email list. They can join your Facebook group. They can book in a call on your calendar, and all of this is automated. That's a client pathway. I call it a 24/7 client attraction machine. And the cool thing is, you don't need to be great at technology to create this client pathway. It's actually a predictable pathway. It gives you a pipeline of leads consistently, and that's what makes business sustainable. That's what gives you that sense of relief, because you have a reliable income. And it needs to be automated so that people can join you when you're on holiday, when you're sleeping, when you're shopping, when you're hanging out with your friends. People can be constantly joining that pathway and moving along your journey that you've created, that you've set up in advance, and they can be consuming your content. It makes the sales process so much easier. And it also takes away all that work from you. It's not 1998 anymore. We don't want to be running these old school, clunky, manual businesses where you're going back and forth with people. You want to let technology do the heavy lifting. And I know not all of you love tech. I didn't love tech, but now I love it because it brings freedom. I couldn't have the freedom, the lifestyle that I do of going away a lot, being away from routine, if I didn't have technology doing the heavy lifting. And when I came online after being in person for so long, years and years and years, I was just in person in my business. When I came online, I really had to learn those things. And I was a bit resistant at first, but now to me, funnels equals freedom. It's just implanted in my mind. A client pathway is really a funnel. And when you know how to do it, you take control back. You start saving time because you don't have to, you don't have to be at your laptop, 12 hours a day. Your funnels can start doing the work for you. It's automated, it's profitable, it's scalable, and it becomes an asset. It's a game changer. And when you create that beautiful streamlined process, you can also do it while providing a great experience. A lot of people are a bit worried that they're not going to be able to give really nice personalized client experience. You can still do that because you've freed up your time. So you can still give a nice personalized experience. There is a way to do it elegantly and do it in a way that it doesn't feel like it's robotic. Like I don't have bots replying to people, for example. I've got enough built out that I've got time to be able to add that personal experience as well. And you can too. And then number 3 is what I call a conversion event. This is the third key to attracting clients consistently, is to have a conversion event. It's a way of presenting what you do to a group of people. That's basically what it is. It's a way of sharing to multiple people. And this for me has been the number one thing that I can say has got me the most clients, because it's such a fast way to speed up trust. Trust is the currency of business. And so when you have an event that really fast tracks that trust, because people are getting in front of you, they can really get to know you a lot faster. The trust is fast tracked. It's so much harder to build trust just through content, like blogs or podcasts, episodes. As soon as someone's at an event having an experience with you of what it's like to be in your world, what it's like to be in your living room or your office, to be in your community, then they get a taste of what it's like to work with you. And it definitely doesn't need to be fancy. A lot of my clients are doing this strategy and they don't consider themselves polished presenters. They're everyday women who are just presenting. They're just talking about what they love and then inviting people to their next step. And when you run an event, you get to share your message in a way that's super inspiring, that inspires people to take action. And you can do it in a leverage way. Like, for example, let's say you spoke to one person and shared about what it was you did, and that took 1 hour. Instead, you can speak to 50 or 100 people in that same 1 hour. So you kind of 50x or 100x your results. So when I'm sharing things that I know are super helpful and valuable for people, and it's only to one person, I think, that was so good. Like, so many people could have benefited from that. And this is one of the main reasons I love events, is because you can make such an amazing impact. You don't have to take decades to make the impact that you want to make when you run events. A lot of people aren't willing to do it, but if you're willing to do it, then you're going to stand out. And what happened when I started running events is that I filled my programs really fast. And then I started to get invited to speak on other people's stages, at other people's summits, and in Facebook groups and on podcasts. So this is what happens because your positioning changes when you put yourself on a platform. And I know now it's a platform where you're speaking to a lens. It's quite different, but it's still a platform. And it really changes people's positioning. It increases your authority. And it means you can pretty much go anywhere in the world and make money because you know how to present. You know how to do it online. You can make money from anywhere in the world. You just need a good Wi-Fi connection. So the ability to speak to a group, it's not reserved for people with natural talent or extroverts or people that are really funny. None of that. It's literally showing up, sharing cool stuff, and it's one of the cheapest ways to get your message out and get clients. And all you need is a willingness to learn the skill. So that is number 3. Number 4 is coaching support. The fourth thing you need in order to get clients consistently is coaching support. And this includes two things: an experienced expert and a quality community. An experienced expert and a quality community. There's nothing more valuable than having the right support. For me, I would not be where I am without support. People who hold us to a high standard and hold us to getting things done. It's the one thing in my business that's accelerated me faster than anything else. Receiving clarity and guidance and feedback and accountability from someone who's further along in the journey. They can look at what you're doing and show you exactly what to do, and more importantly, what not to do. We can't reach our potential without it. It really is the smartest thing that you can do to grow your business, is having someone that's experienced in business in your corner. So those are the 4 crucial keys to getting more clients. Number 1, having a content strategy. Number 2, having a client pathway. Number 3, having a conversion event. And number 4, having coaching support. If you know it's time to start making the impact that you're here to make and getting the income that you deserve, in my upcoming event, I dive really deep into these 4 strategies and show you how to do them. And the content that I'm sharing, it's taken me years to refine. I've run this multiple times and the event gets better and better and better every time I present it. And I'm sharing it for free with as many people as possible, because I know that this information is a game changer for you. I'm going to show you how to build out your compelling content strategy. I'm going to show you how to create your client pathway, how to create a conversion event, and the steps to make sure that the right people register and show up. And then you get the support directly from me and from an amazing community. So the dates again, if you missed it before, is Tuesday the 31st of May and Saturday the 4th of June. So you'll learn exactly how to create a pipeline of a steady stream of quality clients fast and also consistently. So the spaces are limited, so just drop the word invite into the comments right now if you want an invite to the workshop. And it's not just a seminar, it's not me speaking the whole time, it's a workshop where we actually take action and get things done as well. So drop the word invite or DM me the word invite and I'll send you all the details. So thanks for tuning in. It was so great to have you here with me live. Thank you to those of you who show up here regularly. I'm super grateful for you. And until we meet again, just keep shining. Big love. Take care. Bye for now.